Namaskar. Today we are here to discuss astrological significance of Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri, as we know, we will be celebrating this year on 26th of February 2025. And in order to have a better insight into what all astrological significance associated with this auspicious occasion, uh, we have with us our astro expert, Abhishek. Welcome, Abhishek. So, please give us insight into the astrological significance associated with Mahashivratri.
Thank you very much. Before getting into this great discussion because we are just trying to understand the significance of Mahashivratri, the great night of Lord Shiva, who is the great God. So, talking about the great God, naturally it's a great discussion. So, let's remember him. Let's bow down in his lotus feet first. And then he will bless us to enter into this discourse. Without his blessings, no knowledge can be generated because he is the source of knowledge and he is the only source of knowledge. Let's come along. Vande Devaumapatim Surgurum Vande Jagatikaranam Vande Pannagabhusanam Mrigadharam Chavardam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Sure Sasank Vahaninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhakti Janasraye Chavardam Vande Sivam Sankaram Vande Sivam Sankaram Vande Sivam Sankaram Jai Gurudev Har Har Mahadev Har Har Mahadev Har Har Mahadev. In our Sanatan Parampara, every festival is backed up by, is linked with the celestial phenomenon, the planetary arrangements, special planetary arrangements. Because our Sanatan Parampara, our sages teaches us how to live in harmony with the nature, how to harness the support of the nature, support of the natural forces, so that we always try to understand the cosmic pattern and try to get help how the cosmic pattern is trending, and astrology is the one of the greatest tools in order to live life in the harmony of the nature. And Mahashivratri is not an exception. Mahashivratri got a lot of stories, starting from the mythological stories, the marriage anniversary of the Lord Shiva and the Mata Parvati. This is the day when Lord Shiva get into the Grihasthashram after sannyas, after vairagya, after changing, transforming from the vairagya to sannyas. So this is the signification of this is the indication of the transformation, mythologically too. But here we are talking about the astrological significations of this great night. What is the astrological significations? How the celestial patterns, how the cosmic energy patterns, talking about Mahashivratri and pointing towards what? So let's try to understand. I'm just giving some different connotation of Shivaratri here. If I, there might be so many interpretations, but one I can recall for you to make this subject little bit easy. Just getting into the psychic body, we got a 7 chakras. Although we know 72,000 nadis total, and wherever there is an intersection, the chakras are forming. And in fact, total 114 chakras are there. But I'm talking about the active chakras, the focus in the Tantra, in the Kundalini. So 7 chakras, I'm just talking. So the base chakra, the Mooladhar. So Mooladhar chakra, that is, as the name suggests, Mool. Mool means base. So that chakra is signifying all about the Mool, the root of the human life. That is the 4 Purusarthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. And energy is coming automatically from nature, from cosmos. And that chakra is denoting, is signifying the Sakti, Mata, Sakti, the goddess. And then just going up Swadhisthana, then going up Manipur, the navel chakra, then up the Anahata chakra, the heart chakra, and then Visuddhi chakra at throat, then Agya chakra, and then go up to the Sahasrara, where Shiva is sitting. So when Kundalini is awakening, and there is a union is happening from the Mooladhar to Sahasrara, Shiva and Sakti, and that is a real Shivaratri in a spiritual sense for any sadhak. That is how it is happening and what are the astrological support. This is the base of the esoteric astrology, what we are discussing at the moment. So let's try to understand the celestial patterns of this great night. So Mahashivratri, this is the great night of Shiva. And we know it's a most spiritually significant festival in Vedic astrology and Hindu tradition, in Sanatan Parampara. Although we know in every month, every mass, we know we got our 2 fortnights, Shukla Paksh and Krishna Paksh. So in every month, Krishna Paksh Chaturdasi is Shivratri. Every month Shivratri is coming, Masik Shivratri is coming, Krishna Paksh Chaturdasi, the 14th night of the Krishna Paksh, waning moon. But what is happening in the Phagun month, the Falgun, that Chaturdasi, Krishna Paksh Chaturdasi Falgun, usually it is falling in February or March sometimes. This year it is falling on February, 26th February. So that is the darkest night. When you observe all the Masik Shivratri, that Falgun Krishna Paksh, that is the darkest night. That is considered as a Mahashivratri. And this night is dedicated to Lord Shiva. As I told you, it has cosmic importance, it has a spiritual importance, as well as it has astrological importance also, what we are discussing here. So let's try to understand the astrological importance So before getting into the astrology, we need to understand the planetary alignments, how planets are aligned on the very day of Shivratri, Mahashivratri. So we can see here, just focus on luminaries. Sun is sitting in Aquarius with Saturn and in the house of Saturn himself. So Sun is sitting in the house of Saturn in Aquarius, and Moon is also in the house of Saturn, Capricorn. So Saturn is playing a role where his guests, luminaries are guests of Saturn during the Shivratri. And we will think about also this axis, Rahu Ketu axis. Other planets are also equally important. So this is the transit of the Shivratri. So first of all, the starting point of astrological significance, astrological discussion, starting with the sun-moon alignment and the cosmic energy, because sun is the source and sun is the only source from where energy is coming, and everything is, getting energy from sun himself. So in Mahashivratri, sun is in Aquarius, Kumbh Rasi, or moon is in Capricorn. Sometimes it is in Sagittarius too, but this year it is in Capricorn. So it is creating a unique planetary alignments, because there is a spiritual vibrations are coming in. What are the spiritual vibrations that we will discuss? The flavor, Saturnine flavor is coming in, because moon governs mind. Moon is the mind, we know. And the waning phase, we know moon got a two phase, waning and waxing. So moon in a waning phase on this night, it means, it signifies, the waning phase is signifying inner purification and transcendence beyond worldly illusion. It's a perfect mind for doing sadhana. Very perfect mind for a sadhak. Moon got that status. Waning moon got that status. And sun at the same time in Kumbh Rasi, in Aquarius. Sun is associated with this Aquarius sign. If we think about the Rasi characteristics, the zodiac sign characteristics of the Aquarius, is all about the higher wisdom. It's all about the innovation. It's all about the humanitarian efforts. So that flavor is also coming in. And moon at the same time, the Capricorn flavor is coming in moon, that is enhancing the introspection, discipline, detachment from the material distractions. The Vairagya part is coming. So how beautifully these two luminaries positioned, and these two luminaries projecting a spiritual energy, a spiritual cosmic energy on sadhak, making this night, this great night, very auspicious for sadhana. That's why it's a great night of Lord Shiva. Think about Saturn, the influence of Saturn, a strong Saturn influence, because the karmic cleansing, this is a time for the karmic cleansing. And the Capricorn and Aquarius, they are in the spotlight. We just saw, they are ruled by Saturn, Shanidev only. And Shanidev, he is the owner, he is the significator of the karma, of the discipline, of the spiritual awakening at the same time. Shanidev is the sadhak, we know. So this period offers opportunity to release past karmic debt and elevate one's spiritual consciousness. So Saturn, we know, he is the Karmadhipati, he is the Nyayadhis, and he is sitting in the own sign, Aquarius. It means he is powerful for the karmic purification. So that blessing is also coming in this great night, the karmic cleansing. Best time for karmic cleansing, Sanchit Pap can be, cleansed through this cosmic energy. This is the best time. So this alignment intensifies the effect of Mahashivratri, making it a once in a life opportunity for a spiritual breakthrough. That's the greatest of the greatest opportunity for any sadhak, because we saw just now how luminaries are projecting the spiritual energy on the sadhak, and the Saturn is become more powerful for past life karmic cleansing. So one of the best opportunities. Now think about the tithi, Chaturdasi. Chaturdasi tithi. We know the Lord of this tithi is Lord Shiva himself. Chaturdasi tithi. This is the gateway to the liberation. This is the gateway for the moksha in our shastras. This 14th day of this lunar cycle in Krishna Paksh, that represents dissolution of ego and material attachments. That's why Lord Shiva is governing this tithi. That is the one of the greatest opportunity for a sadhak to get rid of material attachments, get rid of ego, and get some spiritual elevation. That's why this night is considered, this night is ideal for deep meditation, for mantra chanting, because this night can give an opportunity to connect with the higher consciousness. Shiva is the pure highest consciousness. And the energy pattern, the cosmic pattern is in this manner. When sadhak is doing sadhana, so he has to uplift his energy from Muladhara to Sahasra. But during Shivratri, the nature is supporting, so automatically the energy is urdhagami, energy automatically going up. Now we saw already moon will be in the Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. That also enhanced the discipline, detachments, and the introspections. And Capricorn energy we have already discussed just now. That is making it ideal time for structured spiritual practices. That's very important. Meditation for long-term growth. So whatever meditation or spiritual practices will be done during the Mahashivratri night, it's giving the long-term effect, long-term elevation for any sadhak. Now think about the Rahu Ketu axis. Most important feature of astrological significance if we are talking on Mahashivratri. So Rahu Ketu connection, overcoming illusions. The planetary energies on Mahashivratri, that is often amplify the effect of the Arke Rahu Ketu, because they are the shadowy planets and they are linked with the spiritual enlightenment and breaking free from the illusion Maya. We know how Rahu is connected with the material attachments and Ketu is connected with the spiritual wisdom, we know. We know astrologically how any person's life is just revolving around the Rahu Ketu axis, we know. So the pattern, the Rahu Ketu axis, the Rahu Ketu connection during the Shivratri is also giving a spiritual flavor in the native's spiritual journey. Because right now we saw the chart. Rahu and Ketu will be they are in the Pisces and Virgo. Pisces is spiritual sign, and the Virgo, that's the earthly sign. So Pisces and Virgo, Rahu and Ketu, they are creating a strong pull between their spiritual wisdom and material reality. And Lord Shiva, the worship of Lord Shiva is coming. So Lord Shiva will help to balance the effect of Rahu and Ketu. Balance between the Rahu, material desire, and Ketu, spiritual detachment. Because we know the Sankar, Sam Karoti iti Sankara. That's why the worship of Lord Shiva during the great night of Lord Shiva is one of the greatest boon mankind have. So these alignments, the Rahu Ketu alignments, also urges self-reflection and overcoming delusions. This is the celestial patterns during the Mahashivratri, making Mahashivratri very auspicious astrologically. Also because the cosmic pattern, how the flow of energy is happening. So one can get elevation very easily if do the sadhana. So the Mahashivratri that is just coming on 26th of February 2025 is exceptional powerful due to this rare alignment of Saturn in Aquarius, Moon in Capricorn, and Sun again in Aquarius, and the Rahu Ketu also. So this is the best time to clear your past karmas and deepen a spiritual journey and manifest new beginnings. The Shivratri, so it's advisable to do the Shiva sadhana as much as any native can do under the guidance or how he has been instructed by his guru. Although Lord Shiva is Adi Guru, he is the guru of the guru. But a native could follow his guru's agya, how to do the practice. And if he does not have any guru, then consider Lord Shiva as his guru and do his prayer as much as he can do. A lot of things are coming, like people are saying, keep your spinal cord straight whole night and do the meditation and japa and mantras and all. A lot of things people are talking. And but I believe in the Guru Parampara. Whatever your Guru is saying, you follow your Guru Agya during this great auspicious night of Mahashivratri, the great night of Great Lord. Have a blessed Mahashivratri. Jai Sri Mahakal. Jai Gurudev. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abhishek, for such an enlightening discussion. And I think it is the end of Mahashivratri, also marked the end of the Kumbh Snan. If I'm, that's another thing which is
Basically,
happening on.
End of the Kumbh Snan is the Trijata only, the 12th of February. But
Okay.
the government and this is the authority, they are just dragging that one up to Mahashivratri. But the Kalpavas, the Kumbh is linked with the Kalpavas, and Kalpavas is ending in that Purnima only. So the Falgun Purnima, that Purnima is the end of the Mahakumbh.
So, as suggested by you, this is the perfect time to do sadhana. And many people, they wake up throughout the night and do abhishek, and that's a perfect time for having blessing from the God. So, thank you so much for enlightening us. Thank you all for listening to us.
Thank you very much. We just discussed about how this great festival, is linked with the celestial arrangements, because the celestial arrangements, the muhurtas, the position of the planets, they are deciding the festivals in our parampara. Any festival in Sanatan parampara is endorsed by or prescribed by Jyotish only. So how important this Shastra is. So the spiritual, this astrological significance of Mahashivratri is has to be discussed. People should know that one. How the and then how to harness the cosmic energy, because ultimately Jyotish is teaching you how to live in the harmony of the nature, so that your life will be easy. This is not a magic, this is not a trick. This is a guide, like how you live with the nature. So what our Sanatan Parampara? Our Sanatan Parampara is saying how to live with the nature. That's why we are worshipping nature. We are worshipping everything which is in the nature. We are worshipping tree. We are worshipping a snake. We are worshipping animals. We are worshipping anything. River. It is a spiritual iconography basically. It means we are respecting nature because we just want to live in the harmony of the nature. So how planets are, how cosmic energy are driving you, just follow the, that one. Flow with the flow that our parampara is saying, and Jyotish can help in that one. So that's why it's very important to understand the astrological significance of Mahashivratri. Jai Sri Mahakal. Har Har Mahadev.
Just Mahakal. On that note, from IVRC, we wish every viewer happy Mahashivratri in advance.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.